stripping it right back away from SEO, I just think it's going to take a lot for people to understand how to change their search behavior. You know, they've had this box for forever and they've had results, you know, and suddenly if they presented from an outside perspective, if they suddenly see this page and it's like, oh, looks like a circus, you know, it's everything, you know, I just feel as though there's a bigger impact here beyond just where they lay things out. I mean, I think it's going to take a lot for the normal user to start using the conversational search. Because that means they have to change the whole behavior on how they search.
And how many times when it brings back something incorrect, they decide never to use it again because they can't trust it. And it's going to bring back incorrect things. It just cannot not do that. It doesn't fact check. So when Google came out, Google came out and said they're going to highlight things that are commonly known and not commonly said. That's their consensus engine. So for the featured snippets, I know you probably know all this, but just for anyone listening, for the featured snippets, they have a consensus engine. And if it doesn't fit consensus, they wouldn't put it in a featured snippet. They didn't use it anywhere else, just in the featured snippets. But they're using it now, it appears, and that's the box to show you what's common and what's not common. It's not a fact check. So what happens if I believe the uncommon thing? It just confirms my bias, and then I find out Google was wrong. And what if it was something important? Medical or financial or any of the amount of your life stuff, news. What if right now, I can guarantee you there are nation states that are data poisoning, which isn't hard to do with large language models, data poisoning large language models to get them to say things that support narratives. When Google returns that result to people, will they trust Google? Like, I could damage Google's entire brand reputation, right? There was somebody at ChatGPT, I always love this story because it's so SEO 2000. He did white on white text, right? And this is before they took the break at ChatGPT where it would ingest URLs. And so he did white on white text. He put a special phrase in there and he gave it the link. And then I don't know how long he waited, a couple of days or whatever. And he went back and it was there, right? This special phrase he put in. Now think about brands, information, news. If you can make the models do that, ingest your information as the SGE, then there's a lot of damage that can occur too. So I don't know what the breaking point for users should be with Google to go, I can't trust Google anymore because I use this SGE box and it gave me the wrong information.
You've been listening to the Unscripted SEO Interview Podcast with me, Mark A. Preston. Join us next time as I interview more top SEO professionals.